Hey people, it is Monday, December the 11th. The time is 3:59 in the afternoon and it is 2 degrees Celsius. Feeling quite a bit more chilly with the wind chill, more like -5, and there is quite a biting wind today. I'm on the corner of Dovercourt Road and Dundas Street West. So this is the Little Portugal neighborhood, but I'm going to be walking south down Dovercourt Road towards Queen Street West, and I thought for this video I would walk past the two best pizza places in the west end here, in the Little Portugal and West Queen West part of the old city of Toronto. And these two pizza places are the two highest ranked pizza places in the One Bite Pizza Review YouTube channel, which is a very popular channel. Dave Portney was visiting Toronto and tried many different pizza places. And these are his top two picks that we'll be walking past in this video. And I have to say that they are very good pizza places, not just because One Bite Pizza Reviews say so, but they just are. If you try them, you will see for yourself. I think they deserve these top two rankings, or at least in the top 5 overall. You could switch them around, I suppose, and still have a fantastic pizza no matter what. I think the top 5 pizza places in Toronto are all equally good for different reasons. So I will reveal the pizza places once we pass by them. In the meantime, we'll just head south here on Dovercourt Road. This is a charming residential neighborhood. And the first pizza place lies at an intersection which I think is probably the nicest residential intersection in all of the old part of Toronto. It's definitely up there anyway. You'll see once we get to the intersection why I would say it was probably one of the most charming. Some nice older apartment buildings here. That's an inviting little street down there, I have to say. Maybe I'll have to take a walk down there sometime. Got your classic Toronto Bay and Gable Victorian row houses here. kinds of things tucked in here in these old neighborhoods. Got another place right here. I think this is a former factory that has been converted into an apartment building. And we're almost at the first of our 2 pizza places. There it is right there, Badiali, pizza by the slice. And check out this intersection here. I think it's just oozing with old world charm here by Toronto standards anyway. So as I mentioned, I think this ranked number 2 overall according to the One Bite Pizza reviews, and it got a rating of 8.3, which is very high. That is an excellent rating. Anything above a 7 is very good pizza. Anything above an 8 is excellent pizza. So an 8.3 is something for them to be proud of. And, you know, you could make your own ranking, of course. To some people, it might be a 10. To others, it might be a 7, right? You have to try it for yourself. You don't just have to believe everything you read on the internet or on YouTube, or everything you watch. But it is very busy inside right now, as you can see. I think a lot of these local pizza places got quite a big boost in business after those ratings on the One Bite Pizza Review channel. Alright, now let's continue on to the other most highly ranked pizza place in this part of town. We'll continue south here on Dovercourt to Queen Street West. And the next pizza place we'll be going to was the number 1 most highest ranked one in the whole city. And they're close enough together that you could make it an outing of sorts. You could go to one for a slice and go to the other for another slice. Just admiring all these neat old houses here. I'm not sure when we leave Little Portugal and enter the West Queen West area. It's somewhere right around the pizza place there. I think it sort of lies on the boundary between the two neighborhoods, because Queen Street is just another block or so ahead. Looks like that one's getting some work done. Now, I've had the #1 ranked pizza according to that YouTube channel before, and it was very good. I don't know if I would say it was the best in all of Toronto, though. That's why you gotta try these things for yourself. I'd agree it's definitely in the top 5, as I was saying before. Alright, here is Queen Street. So we're heading east now. I should mention that both of these pizza places on this walk are relatively new, though. Some of the other ones that were highly ranked in the city were old family-run pizzerias going back decades, whereas these two are pretty new, and a lot of them might be sort of classified, or lots of people might classify them as being sort of like hipster pizza. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that. Good pizza is good pizza. It doesn't matter if it's from a family going back 50 years or if it's just a few years old. This is kind of typical Monday late afternoon activity here on West Queen West. Really lovely side streets are almost more tempting to walk along than the main street here. Reached Ossington Avenue. Another one of the highly ranked pizza places is on Ossington. Actually, two of them are a bit further north on Ossington, and that was an unnecessary honk. It's not like I wasn't walking. Drivers seem to think if you're looking in a direction other than that which you're walking, then somehow you're doing something wrong and they need to honk, right? It's like, what's he doing panning up that way when he's walking the other way? I better honk at him. Put the most mild-mannered Torontonian in a car, though, and they become a completely different person, at least in my experience. That's Shaw Street. So our next pizza place is at Queen West and Palmerston. You might have already figured out what it is if you're familiar with Toronto pizza. There's the old candy factory lofts. One of the first major loft conversions in the city, I think. See, we are indeed on West Queen West. Queen Street west of Bathurst is referred to as West Queen West. If you're east of Bathurst, it's just plain old Queen Street West. And Trinity Bellwoods Park. The park is quite quiet right now, which it should be at this time of year and day. And lots of great other places all along Queen Street West if you're in the mood for something other than pizza. Pretty much all the bases are covered here. Every type of food you can imagine, really. And plenty of other pizza places. If you don't want to go to either of these two, I'll be showing you in this video. We started the video at a 7-Eleven, and now here's another one. I think there are about 4 of these 7-Eleven locations. In this west end of town here. Most of them all look the same, with this parking lot and a little gas bar. I just lost my voice. Parking lot and a gas bar, and looking slightly out of place with the surrounding old storefronts and all that. For all your shawarma needs. All your leather needs. All right, we're getting closer. I think I can almost smell it already.
but it also seems like
The world of posters. That's a nice throwback to a bygone era here on Queen Street, and also Yonge Street had lots of stores like that decades ago. It's nice to know that there's still some around. Yonge Street still has a couple holdouts also. But here's Palmerston Avenue. And the #1 ranked pizza place, according to One Bite Pizza Reviews, north of Brooklyn Pizza. It got a ranking of 8.4 on that website, or on that channel, I should say. So, if you are a fan of the One Bite Pizza Reviews, and you trust and believe what they have to say, this is the #1 place for you to come here in Toronto, north of Brooklyn Pizza. They have several locations around town. This might be the most popular and well-known one, and maybe the original location. And I think this place was overwhelmed with new customers after that video was published on the One Bite Pizza Review YouTube channel. Things seem to have calmed down now. That was a couple of years ago, after all. So I'm going to continue walking east here as I wrap things up for this walk. Hope you enjoyed the walk from Little Portugal to West Queen West, checking out two of the probably best pizza places in those two areas here in the west end of Old Toronto. And they are very good. You have that from my word, not just from that other YouTube channel. So leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts on Toronto pizza. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. Or you can also support the channel through a super thanks, or by becoming a channel member if you like. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. Now I'm just shamelessly trying to drag the video out to hit the 30-minute mark. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue to eat pizza.